Hey guys, welcome back to our virtual retreat here online for Holy Week at Camp Veritas. Today's a very somber day. Today is Good Friday, that day where we commemorate the death of Jesus on the cross. And there's a lot of things we could talk about Good Friday, but what comes to mind for me is the idea of suffering and the idea that we don't worship a God who just forces us to suffer, but we worship a God who has suffered. He suffers with us in all of our trials and difficulties. I believe he's suffering with us right now. I really do. And he suffered for us on the cross. Anytime we look at the cross, we should be reminded of that great, beautiful gift that Jesus gave to us as he suffered on that day. So today, let's remember that some of us, I think a lot of us are suffering during this. This is very hard. Obviously, people are dying. People are very sick. Other people have lost their jobs. Other people might be dealing with depression, loneliness, other sorts of mental illnesses might be peaking right now. Some of us dealing with temptation in a very serious way to sin. Whatever that is with which you are struggling right now, realize that God Himself suffered too. He never abandons us. He literally has compassion for us. Literally, compassion meaning to suffer with. He suffers with us. So today, let's think about why, despite all of the horrible things that happened on Good Friday, why we call it good. Because ultimately, God did this for our good. And God was able to make good come out of this, out of the crucifixion. And if He can do that, He can make good come out of your life. And on your darkest day, maybe you could look back on that day as a good day because you gave it over to God. Just as Jesus said on the cross, one of His last words, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." Let's commend this day. Let's commend all of our suffering, all of our pains, all of our temptations, all of our struggles. Let's commend them to God, the Heavenly Father, who always suffers with us.